Welcome back to Mike Check, episode 3 with Rod Buckets. I'm here with my good friends, Jeff Davis.
Wow, you know your boy Drip.
I'm here with my guy, Wise on Juan.
Eyez.
We outside. You already know we talking from everything from politics, sports, real life shit. The world is getting crazy, so let's jump right into it. Let's go into a little recap since the last time we was here. Trump finally took office.
On Martin Luther King Day.
On Martin Luther King Day.
What a shame.
What a shame. That's a
What a
DEI day. They only gave that to Martin Luther King because he's DEI. They shouldn't have done that. But let's go into some more stuff. So he's in office now. He did a whole bunch of executive orders to cut restrictions, get federal workers out of their positions. One example of that is like the FAA. He halted all hiring on them. So they're already spread thin. Now he's stopped all hiring. He cut like the head of TSA also. So the airlines are running thin, and we've seen what just happened a few days ago. One of the deadliest crashes for like the last 14 years, I believe. No survivors, 62 people dead. And then Trump is back to blaming it on DEI and black people, gay people, women. It's like all right, bro. Let's take some accountability for your actions. You're fucking up the economy. You're fucking up everything, and it's showing what it's gonna do to the world. Like I don't know if y'all want to add anything on this. If y'all seen what's going on.
I personally feel like it's the start of a new Hitler. I think that he's in the making of being a new Hitler because the way he's going on.
How
He's making
he is.
like he's doing it based on like he's having everything based on one. He's making all the nationalists in order to be based on one like race or one making one thing the problem, as if like there's not multiple problems and multiple things that's tangents as part of the whole problem that makes this whole thing.
Yeah, and
So-
what's crazy is I heard the helicopter came behind the plane that was seconds away from landing, and it's like, bro, why were they even in the air at the same time? And two is like the radio didn't communicate as well because it's like they're asking him, "Do you see the plane?" instead of telling them, like, "Oh, ascend while the plane descends so that you can avoid collision and stuff like that." So I feel like there's a lot of negligence.
So going back to like what you said about
Yeah.
Hitler, that's an interesting point because he's definitely showing a lot of signs to fascism and just well, fuck a fascism, just oligarchy. Right now we're in an oligarchy. The top 1% own everything. They're definitely influencing how everything goes. Elon Musk has a bed in the White House. Not a born citizen here. It's like what's going on around us is not a good sight. It's like if you're advocating for this or you're happy to see, oh yeah, the billionaires are gonna lead us to the promised land, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, it's like there's no saving you. At some point, you're gonna have to go with them, buddy. It's over. Like I can't do this with everything online. Like all you see, the shade room post some bullshit. Everybody in the shade room comments is, yeah, Trump this, Trump that. It's like, yo, bro, they don't care about y'all. Like
I feel like in reality though, nobody's really gonna start like, all right, let me pay attention to what's really going on around there. Everybody's gonna just be focused on what they got going on and what can push them individually in this world. And that's why everybody's gonna be capitalistic. They're gonna always fall into the thought that, oh yeah, he's handling it, or if he gives us this one help us support us in this one thing that we asking for, he votes for us. So that's how he gets everybody in that little scheme that way he could put everybody on a like brainwash on some real like how can
Cult.
you even fall for that? I want to say
real cult like
but
shit.
it's like,
MAGA
how
is a
can it
cult.
be so like how can you be so dumb to even really have no logic or no analytical reason to think past of what one person is saying
Because
without showing no result as well? Like there's no results, no real results. He does everything else.
Because they're like, they're going crazy over, Trump brought TikTok back, but he was the one who planted the seed to ban TikTok. in the first
Exactly.
place.
Exactly.
For the same reasons that you guys are pointing out.
Yeah. Literally, it's like we got not our first narcissistic president, but we're looking at a narcissistic president right now. It's like he takes something from you and then he's giving it back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you thank me for giving it back to you." Like, buddy, you're the one who started this because TikTok was used to push you out of office. Now all of a sudden it's used to bring you back into office. And you're like, oh yeah, let's give it another 90 days so an American company can buy it and profit off of it and use it as another propaganda tool like X, Twitter, and Instagram now. Mark Zuckerberg be bouncing on fucking Trump shit now. Like all of a sudden,
niggas be going outside golfing.
Yo,
They
bro,
go
all of a sudden,
golfing
all
out of
these
nowhere.
billionaires want to be red pill, right wing podcast bros. Like Mark Zuckerberg, nobody looked at you as a cool guy, bro. Like everybody still
Never.
calls you a lizard to this day. So it's like for you to just try to switch over to that MAGA grift and just try to be like a cool, be at the UFC fights, like you just like, I'm not jacking you, bro. I'm not jacking you. I see right through it. You're just a billionaire trying to get richer, bro. All of them.
That's how it is. You gotta stay in that 1%. They gotta all be clicked up. Like they all gotta be knowing what's going on. If you're not agreeing with them, you're gonna get packed up in the worst way. Something's gonna be found out about you.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
They got more influential people like celebrities and stuff. Like Bryce Mitchell, that UFC fighter, he was going crazy.
Insane. And that goes into like what allowing these people to get away with, like Elon Musk doing a Nazi salute, and people just
getting away with
people
this
just
shit.
people just calling it a Roman
Shit is
salute
sick.
or all this bullshit. It's like, yo, bro, that's not a Roman salute. That's a Nazi salute. When you allow people like this with that much status to go into public and do these things, other people think it's all right. Like Bryce Mitchell, he goes on a podcast, a regular UFC fighter who's just a racist white guy who fights.
Oh, I think
It's
Hitler
like-
might have been a good guy.
I think Hitler
Are you
was a
dumb,
good guy.
bro?
Like he starts wilding, saying all this crazy shit. Like, oh yeah, he just wanted to get all the queers and all the trans people out of here. Like, yeah, that's a good thing. It's like, yo, bro, what are you saying right now,
Don't even know
bro?
what you even saying. Just
You know, like
hiding.
it's just insane how you just you give him an inch and it's gonna go into a mile, bro. Like there's no stopping it now. Now you had a priest who just did the Elon. I'm not calling it Elon salute. The Nazi salute. He did the Nazi salute, trying to like troll and say it was like Elon's thing. And then they took his like priest thing away, so he's no longer a priest for the
As they
Catholic
should.
Church. As they should. It's like, yo, bro, they stand on morals. Like,
you some fanboy shit. You
like,
a priest.
yeah,
Like,
you're
what
a
you
priest
doing?
laughing, but once again, they were at a pro-life summit. So with everything that's going on and the Republicans and what they stand for, pro-life is like when he's saying something like that, he does the Nazi salute. It's enticing. Like that crowd loves that type of shit. So he's just feeding into it more and making people see like, oh, look at a priest is doing it. Like I look up to God. Like I pray to this guy. Like and he's doing it. Like my ideology has to be right. Like no, bro. Like you got to start killing these people on site, bro. Like can't let them get away with this shit, bro.
Bring back some shame.
Yeah.
Some Hammurabi Code. I
No
don't
shame,
know.
bro. Bring back the guillotines. No
guillotine.
shame, bro. Bring back the guillotines and bare
Nigga said,
public
take 'em out.
execution, bro. Like you going against democracy and just trying to do all this other shit. It's like, nah, bro. Let's really lock in.
Listen,
And it's
So,
crazy
Rudy
to
doesn't
think
know
that 6
nothing.
months ago we thought Trump was gonna go to jail.
Yo, that's the only
I don't
reason
know
he
why,
ran
but
for
I ain't
president.
believe that.
It's the only reason he ran for president. He went this hard. He's got all these people to put so much money into this. So he didn't go to prison. He wasn't running for president. He was running away from prison. Like, that's what it was. That's what it was. And at the end of the day, it's not if you're watching this, it's not a right versus left issue. It's a up versus down issue. Like that margin, that wealth gap is getting to the point where it was before the American Revolution, where we had to turn shit up the first time. So just know, it's coming soon. Like I said before, we just gotta lock in, man.
Nah, some
You just gotta lock in. But now we're gonna switch over to some fucking sports and let's go talk about some NBA All-Star game.
We playing basketball.
The NBA All-Star game, the selections went out. It's not looking too good right now. You got LaMelo Ball, who wasn't selected after averaging almost 29, 7, and 4, I think.
And number one in fan vote.
Yeah,
in the
number
Eastern
one in
conference for guards.
Yeah,
They
it's
proved
not,
that the fan vote means absolutely nothing. They're gonna put whoever they want in there anyway. Whoever's team is winning at the time, because they got
Yes.
3 Cavs. We do not need.
We do
three
not need
Cavs
3
in the
Cavs
All-Star
at all.
game.
no.
At
That's
all.
like
The
the
All-Star
Atlanta
game-
shit.
Yeah, the
Y'all
All-Star
coulda
game
kept
is supposed to
Donovan
be
Mitchell.
for the fans.
Yes.
So it's like, bro, you're snubbing All-Stars that you know for a fact is gonna put on a show at
That's a
least. Because they barely give effort anyway. They're out half the game. So it's like, bro, give the fans something to tune into.
At least if
please.
they're the most voted. If you're the most voted NBA player as a fan favorite, you should obviously be in the league
That's a
yeah.
fact.
and in the All-Star game. Obviously,
That's a fact.
it's like you're looking at. To be honest, Donovan Mitchell. It's like the Cavs are having a good season, But to say all-star, like when you got LaMelo Ball outperforming him and shit like that,
Trey
Trae Young, that's
I'm
another
with you
player
with
where
that.
it's like I'd rather see Trae Young pulling some crazy ass threes from the logo and throwing some alleys than Donovan Mitchell just doing his regular threes, and he don't even be boomishing no
Did
more.
Anthony Edwards make it?
I think he made it on the West. Yeah,
He's
he
a
made it on the
reserve.
West.
Alright.
On the reserve though,
reserve?
not even a starter. The
That's
starters,
Nah, the starters was Shea.
the starters is
Steph.
Curry, yeah, Shea, Braun, KD, and
You're
Jokic.
talking about all stars, and y'all want to see some flashy game, like play style and all that. We got to talk about the people who's really like making it entertaining. Y'all putting people. Tyrese Halliburton's there.
Not this year. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God he's
Come on.
not here
Born-ass
this year.
nigga.
His
Like,
bum ass.
nigga.
But like a few other people they got is like from the Thunder, Jalen Williams.
Okay.
Like he's
Keep
good.
calm.
He's good, but it's
He's a-
like that's
a
not an
strict second role
all-star.
player.
Yeah,
A
he's
strict
a
second.
second string player. Like that's not an all-star
Yeah.
player on a team where
And
like
they chose him
Jaren
over
Jackson Jr.
Kyrie.
Yeah, over Kyrie, like Jaren Jackson Jr. Like okay, like Wemby is acceptable. That's the
Yeah.
only one I really want to see in the All-Star game. He's gonna fry them.
He's a unicorn.
They put LeBron in there.
Yeah, LeBron's
Yeah, of
starting right
course.
now.
Of course, yeah.
Tyler Hero's an all-star. Like
Tyler
Tyler Hero's an
Hero?
all-star. It's like,
That nigga,
come on, bro. Who
Tyler
else
Since
is
Hero
the
over
bubble, I
LaMelo.
just don't. I don't know. It's something about
And then
him
they
and what I
suck.
did in
Darius
the bubble. I don't
Garland?
him.
Like you got Darius
don't like
Garland, Siakam, like I don't know, Evan Mobley. Like that's just a crazy Eastern. I'm going with the West to win though. Who you going to win?
Of course, the West.
You going with the West?
The West is disgusting.
If we talking about to win,
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
the
because
East
I think the All Star game is no longer about just like really winning the game. Like nobody's really trying to play to win. They just out there having fun. And I think probably the East
The
because
East?
they got Giannis, and Giannis always just trying to play
Giannis
some
do be trying to
competition.
win,
Like he's
yeah.
just on some. I gotta win. I
That's a
gotta
fact.
win.
Giannis dead ass be
Must
trying to
win.
win.
I must win.
I think the new format is like each game will be played to the 40. And then whatever team wins the 40 is like 3 teams out of that. And then that goes to like first winner, second winner, the championship
Okay.
type shit.
And then they got the Rising Stars in there too.
Yeah, and the Rising Stars are in there. The winner of the Rising Stars also. Yeah, let's go to the Paul George. Because right now he was talking about the Pacers and that he's never gotten a tribute video for anything that he went back to the Pacers every time he played. So let's
What'd
get
he
some
do?
thoughts on that.
What'd he do again?
What did he
What
do?
did he do? I don't even remember what he did for real.
I mean, he did those coming out parties twice, 2 years with Miami, great contest. But outside of that, bro, you ain't really do nothing. Like
You went
didn't
Danny
make it past
Granger?
the second round.
Was it his
at
Danny
all.
Granger?
You broke your leg. You came back, and you was not the same, bro.
Yeah.
And then you wanted out
and then you wanted out, yeah.
a
'cause it
year
got
or
too
two
hard.
before your contract.
Just hope
year,
you get
bro.
a good walk away retirement throwaway party. Just
Now,
hope you get that, 'cause
like
I don't
his last game, they
Yeah,
got to
you-
give him a little tribute video. But does it seem
Yeah,
forced
but-
at this point? Like, it's forced at this point. They can't jack him with the
Yeah.
tribute now. It's like here, nigga, take it. Go ahead. Here's a few
Stop
highlights.
crying.
Here
Stop
you
being
dunking
a
on
bitch.
Birdman. Like, congratulations, bro. You did nothing that year.
Yeah, like-
you dunked on Birdman, and that was it.
Get video
LeBron.
packages, either spent 10 years or more in that
Mhm.
organization, or they brought championships, MVPs, memorable moments.
That's a
Like
fact.
outside of that dunk on Birdman, like what are we really looking at? Like
All right, so let's talk about this. Right now, if Joel Embiid never plays another game in his career, he only played 446 games and missed 400 games. Does he get a tribute video for the 76ers?
Technically.
I would say the only
Because he
reason-
missed 47% of his games. Does he
He's
get a
only
tribute
been
video?
playing there though, but he's been playing for about 10 years on that team.
I think so, almost about 10.
I gotta
but
see the stats.
you got to think
on that.
about
I
where
don't
the
know.
Sixers were before he got there.
He
though.
keep
Like,
getting them to the playoffs,
it's like
even
they
though he's
only had
missing a whole
AI.
lot of games.
Yeah, he got paid like 150 million just to sit on the bench. I don't think he gets. I don't think we should pay him like no tribute video after that. Like you got enough from us, bro.
If he gets him a chip, he could get it. He could get one.
I mean, did he?
If he gets him a chip.
Yeah,
If
got
he
an
gets
him a
MVP
chip.
there.
If he gets
So
him a
it's like-
chip, and I'm
But
not
they
glad he
might-
got
they might-
enough.
They might. The way it's looking right now, if I'm in the 76ers head office and I'm looking at that stat, like, nah, he didn't play 47 games, 47% of the games for us in his career. Like, we might as well just trade him out and get a better package for
But
us.
be
right
honest,
now.
they
Like,
always pay
we get we trade up to get Cooper Flag. They already tanking. We trade up to get Cooper Flag from one of these crazy teams. Build around Maxi
Maxey.
Flag. get George out of here, pack Paul George to get somebody else. You feel me? They could do some things.
But what if they just placed a good third around him? Then he never had a good third.
At this point, is his injury. Like it's his injury
That's
proneness.
understandable, but y'all still getting to the point where he's playing in those important games in the playoffs, and y'all never gave him a good third. Y'all getting there, but y'all never get over that little hump.
I mean, 2017, bro, they was a basket away from the finals, bro. If we being real, they probably would have beat the Bucks.
And they never got closer after that.
Who left after that?
Jimmy Butler.
Exactly.
But it's like
they beaten.
But it's like they had chances, bro. You can't sit here and blame Joel Embiid for Ben Simmons, bro. Bumming it up, bro.
I can blame Ben Simmons. That's like,
huh?
I can blame Ben Simmons.
You can't put that on Embiid because you gotta think before Embiid was there, bro. They were in mediocrity, bro.
That's a fact.
They only had AI's little run to really hang they hat on. And if you look back, bro, it's just Dr. J. After that, trust the process, bro. You know who came after trust the process? Ben Simmons, James Harden, Paul George. Like, they've gotten names over there to try to make them a contender.
They get him a good third. They get him a good third. He's 30. Get him a good third, and he's just 30. They got Tyrese Maxey.
They don't got time for that.
Pack Paul George. Put him around somebody who's going to put in some pain, who's up for trade shit. Go for De'Aaron Fox.
But I mean, the league is deep now. You gotta think about that too. Like, it's not just enough just having talent. Like, you need team chemistry.
Facts.
You need game planning. Like, it's a different league now.
It's a fact. Let's talk about how the league is changing. One of the teams that's kind of changing the league, and we were talking about De'Aaron Fox and how he requested that he wants to go to the Spurs. So De'Aaron Fox goes to the Spurs. How are we looking about that team up with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox? I say that puts them automatically as a contender. They're in the playoffs for sure.
For sure, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
De'Aaron Fox is underrated because he's in Sacramento. If he was playing in New York, LA, Miami,
but I'm not
going to be a superstar.
That is still weird though that they're not doing more than what they're supposed to. I'm not gonna lie. You got Sabonis, and then they don't got a crazy third who's gonna be always showing up, but they got Malik Monk who come off that bench sometimes. Then they got the young Keegan Murray who's inconsistent, but he could come show out a little bit. And then who else? I don't even know that.
They got DeMar DeRozan, bro.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan. I forgot all about him. That's why I forgot all about him.
He's in Sacramento. That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe DeMar DeRozan and De'Aaron Fox got to go to the Spurs.
That might be what it has to be. DeMar was already on the Spurs.
I know. That's go back to them. They'll have some chemistry with Pop.
They're gonna have some chemistry right there. Right now, going back, I just seen some clip. Wemby had got pushed by Zubac.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, none of the team did nothing for that. Like, that's your star player. You're supposed to go chase Zubac down. Like,
I told you, he looked like the little cinnamon stick on the Apple Jacks cereal box. He tried to chase after him. Like, what are you doing? You didn't even do nothing.
He didn't do nothing to him.
Spurs be hating on Wemby though a little bit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, yo, that's your ticket to the playoffs. Like, y'all better start protecting that man. Don't let him get pushed to the floor. He ain't dapped none of his teammates up after that. He's like, yo, get the fuck off me. I niggas ain't gonna help me. Fuck out of here.
I saw some play he did though, where like the guy threw it from out of bounds and was about to go out of half court. He threw it in from behind him, pull up at the three, and shot it right in Giannis' face. Off the back. And they made the lead after that. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, they would be jealous of him. He got everything. He can shoot. He's the tallest on the court. He could dribble the ball, and nobody really, you know what I'm saying? He's a little weak. He get his weight up, he'll be deaf. Imagine him with Giannis' build.
With Giannis' build, that'd be nasty.
He'll be throwing niggas.
They just said Adam Silver proposed doing like 10-minute quarters. That's something I've been jacking, especially I'm a Knicks fan. 10-minute quarters for us would be the best shit ever. Tom Thibodeau go play a whole starting 40 minutes. We're good. We're good for everything. Like, we don't need no bench players. We're gonna win the chip. We're good. Yeah. That's it. How y'all feel about the 10-minute quarters?
I mean, the league is faster now, so it's not like the scoring difference from CA isn't gonna be that crazy.
Especially because more threes are being shot. Like if there's more threes being shot in a less amount of time, it's like, all right, cool, let's do that then. Let's keep it shooting.
If it's good for my parlay, it's good for me.
I'm not even gonna lie. It makes me miss a lot of the times where the game was slower, like when post moves matter, bro. You playing in the mid range, like there's a lot in the game that's just not there anymore. Everybody just want to play like the Warriors, bro.
Warriors changed basketball, bro. They
I
made
hate
everybody realize that three is definitely worth more than a two. If you can out look at the Celtics this year, like the Celtics really adopted Warriors basketball in the sense of if you could shoot as many threes as they shoot regular twos, you're gonna win. Like it doesn't
OKC is
matter.
fake arguing. Like, I don't know. Shy alone is saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
They shoot a lot of mid ranges. He probably shoot about what 30 mid ranges a game.
Shea also is a free throw merchant, though. Like, let's talk about it. He is a free throw demon, and he's been a free throw demon. Like,
Aren't they all?
All right,
Aren't
all
they
right,
all
all right. But
nowadays?
I'm talking about three basketball.
Aren't
Like,
they all?
he definitely gets some questionable calls. I've watched some
doesn't?
OKC games where he gets some questionable calls. Like as soon as they jump up, before they even touch him, he's getting a foul call. So it's like it's a different style
You
of
could say the
basketball.
same thing for the Celtics, though.
You could say the same
Same
things
thing
for the
for
Warriors
Celtics.
and they
The Warriors
problems too.
too.
The top teams in the league always get a little bit of favoritism for the ref. Like that scene with Michael Jordan, that ref that was like, I didn't see that call, Mike, but I believe you.
I
believe you, Mike.
I believe you.
Nah, right
yeah.
now the Cavs are still looking like the team to beat. Like for the playoffs. I don't know how they're doing it. They're 23-3 at home, 39-9 on the season.
They're gonna choke in the playoffs. Nothing new. They're not gonna be able to impress nobody. Donovan Mitchell's a bum. It's gonna be the same story. They just got to get rid of Donovan Mitchell.
That's how you
all.
feeling?
That's how
How
I
you
feel.
feeling about that?
I don't know about that. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like they're formidable. I feel like in the playoffs, it's more about matchups because my Lakers definitely would have got it far if they didn't play the Nuggets in the first round. And now they got JJ Redick and people like but
I don't know. I think
right
Anthony
now,
Davis may not even make it to the playoffs. the
it's
way
just about
going on.
matchups, bro.
He gonna just keep being injured and something.
But I wouldn't say
don't know what he's
Donovan
gonna
Mitchell's
miss.
ass because in the bubble, when they won 7 games, he did not choke that. His team let him
True.
down.
It's the bubble.
That was the bubble though.
Tyler
That's
Hero
different
is a
basketball.
star now because of the bubble.
TJ Warren was wilding in the bubble. He was the. He
I don't
dropped the
know. I
50
feel like the bubble
piece.
hate is kind of crazy because it's like, bro,
Bubble.
they just went somewhere, put their sneakers on, and niggas saw who was nice.
It's
Fuck the
gym.
crowd.
They was
like,
in the wreck.
fuck the crowd, bro. What do you mean?
They in a
Because
wreck.
some niggas yelling "fuck you" at me in an arena full of mad people.
The pressure
I'm
is
gonna fuck up.
different. The
What do you
pressure is
mean?
different. If you can't perform under the pressure, under the lights, then of course when you in the gym when no one's around, it's a regular wreck. You just pulled up to the gym with a bunch of other stars. Oh yeah, I can't wait to come cook. Like it's like you cooking, bro.
But you still
Playing the game.
But it's not like cooking, bro, because these are the best players in the world, bro.
And
They're
did,
all
some
in
of them
one
can't
spot.
do it under
They
the
all-
lights. Some
they're
of them
all
can do it under.
sleeping they're all sleeping in the same place. They're all eating the same food. They're all in the same. They're going through the same regimen. They have the same day, and now they're pulling up to a court. No distractions, just your family in the crowd, bro. Put your sneakers on. I'll put my sneakers on. We about to see who the best in the world.
Carmelo could have dropped 60 in the bubble. He could've
Nah,
dropped
that's true
60
though.
in
The
the
bubble,
bubble.
He
the
was in
bubble
the
was.
bubble.
Yeah,
He
he
could
was
have
in the
dropped
bubble.
60 if he was the
bubble
they
was-
That's when
Yeah,
we really found out Devin Booker was
60
him.
in a bubble.
If we being real, it's not only about these whack niggas that was going crazy. Devin Booker was putting on a show. He went 9-0 in the bubble,
That's a fact.
and it was only because of
But they didn't
politics
win.
that he wasn't in the playoffs, bro.
They didn't even win.
Nah, that was when who took him out? Luka.
Nah, bro. It was the plan. No, it was before the it was the plan. So they was in a like 3-team race for the last spot in the play-in. They went 9-0 to come back, but they lost to the people that they was racing against, and they all had the same record. So automatically they was eliminated.
That makes
That's what
sense.
happened.
Lakers ended up winning the bubble, right?
Facts.
Nah, so let's go over to football. We put in our football predictions last episode on who was gonna be into the Super Bowl. We're at the
Eyez like
Super
milk.
Bowl. Everybody should when South. I think Juan has the Eagles still. So right now Juan is still up there with the Eagles. How you feeling about your Eagles going into the Chiefs?
I feel great. I ain't even gonna lie. The Chiefs is the Chiefs, but the Eagles got Saquon Barkley now. It's a little different this time around. It's a little different, man. And speaking of Saquon, they went crazy. He's looking like the MVP of the league. I'm not even gonna lie.
If they win it, but I hope the Eagles win. But however, Vegas wants another Tom Brady right now, and that's in Mahomes. Kansas City's about to take it.
They putting belt to ass.
Unfortunately, they gonna win it by a field goal. Kansas City's gonna win it by a field goal. That's my guess
That's your
too.
prediction.
Nah,
I was gonna do that.
I want to throw the house
Field
on it.
goal?
I'll throw a little sprinkle.
A
But
little
you know what I'm
sprinkle for the
saying?
field goal
I feel like
win?
they'll win it by a field goal.
Who you got? What you get on the score or who wins? How they win?
I think it's gonna come down to the last play.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I got Saquon bringing it down for the last one, crushing it through in there. But I don't know. I see the Chiefs with the field goal too. I might have to fade that. I'm not
I'm
even
trying
gonna
to say.
lie.
Trying to say Vegas love Vegas.
See some Tom Brady shit happening with like
Come back.
the Seahawks and like they have Saquon at the 5 where they can run it in, but they like let Jalen Hurts throw it. And there's gonna be some shit like that, bro. I swear to God, watch. That's gonna be the way it happens.
Yo, I seen
That's my
Belichick.
prediction right there.
Bill Belichick said something about in the video how they have ran that play a bunch of times before that.
Mm.
So then the other defensive team knew the formation, so they played a formation purposely for a goal line, but he set it up differently at the defense coordinator because they knew that if they see this goal line, they're gonna do a pass play because they seen it before instead of the run. So
Yeah.
that's why they forced him to do that. And I was like, damn, they
Bill
dumb.
Belichick,
You got-
smart ass coaches.
Yeah, but you got
Crazy
Marshawn
shit.
Lynch back there. What are you doing?
Yeah, they bid it, but that's how I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be some stupid shit where it's like they could have gave it to Saquon, but Jalen Hurts gonna want to save the day. And let's see though, it's gonna be a great game. It could go like high scoring, it could go low scoring, depending on how it goes. But I'm hoping for a high scoring game. I can see a high scoring little comeback season for Patrick Mahomes to really solidify that legacy right there. So that's what I'm jacking for the Super Bowl. Halftime of the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar, he's back. We doing it. What do you think about Not Like Us being performed at the Super Bowl as a Drake fan, Juan? As a Drake fan, how do you
Bro, I
feel
could
about
care
that?
less, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm a Drake fan, bro, but I'm a fan of good music. And Not Like Us is a great record. I'm not gonna lie.
There we go.
Okay.
But boy, I'm not even thinking about the record. Like, I know that's gonna happen. I know they're gonna set it up in a dramatic fashion and like a way where they're like, is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it?
Yeah.
Like, I know he's gonna do it, and I know it's gonna be a big moment. So it's like, let him have his moment. He won the beef. He won the rap battle, and yeah, bro.
They're about
like,
to call
to the
somebody
victor
a
goes the
sex
spoils,
predator.
bro. To the victor goes the spoils. Look,
Like,
where's his at now?
okay.
Her last collab before this collab with Kendrick was with Drake. Where's she at now? It's like to the victor goes the spoils, bro. That's
Yeah.
just what happens.
Just know this is about to be the largest platform almost in America that a whole bunch of people
100
gonna
million,
see
100 million plus.
see the accusations against a man that
Like,
everybody
everybody-
listens to.
But I mean, the
Everybody-
only damage is Drake if it's true.
Right.
Is it true? Is it true, Aubrey? Is it true? Let us know. We gotta know.
I think that's why he filed like the defamation lawsuit and everything because he's really trying
Bro,
to fight those allegations.
I think he's
Crazy
saw
how
this
they
It's
coming.
just
I
allegation,
think he
bro.
saw
That's
this
an
coming.
allegation you can never come back from, bro.
never
at
come
all.
back from.
So, Aubrey, is it true? Gotta let us know.
Gotta let us know.
I think it's gonna be one of the greatest performances of all time. Because Kendrick, one thing about him, he knows how to make moments. He knows how to have people talking.
So you
And
having the
stuff like
watch?
that.
You having the watch party?
Hmm?
You having the watch party?
at Juan.
We got watch party at once.
Bro,
So for his
Super Bowl weekend.
there you go. For his
Okay,
his
okay.
performance, he said he's bringing out SZA already, and then he said others. I'm hoping that he brings out Baby Keem. I need to see a little Baby Keem reunion right there.
Yeah, little bro. We gotta
Yeah, he
got to
bring out Lil Bro right there.
Mhm.
That's who I think he'll bring
You
out.
think
That'd be
he
some fire shit.
bring out Dr. Dre?
Nah,
Not Dr. Dre.
We already did that.
They did. I think he
But
could
he
bring out
did.
Dr.
That's what I'm
Dre.
saying. I don't know if he'll do it
He
again.
probably could
So,
bring out
like,
Dr. Dre. He did it with the Pop Out and Friends.
That's
Pop
what
Out
I'm
with the
saying.
Friends show. He definitely could bring out Dr. Dre and go crazy. That should be fire. Let's
What
talk.
else are some of his best collabs, though?
Who?
Really? Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Some of his best collabs.
That you think might show up?
I see Pusha T coming out there out of nowhere.
Mm.
Nah, because then that's too like fuck Drake, and it's like
That's
bro,
too
it's
fuck
your
Drake.
moment,
That's like a
bro.
fuck Drake
Like,
show.
It's your moment. Like,
Then it turns into a fuck Drake show if you got two
Yeah,
niggas with this stuff.
like,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can't do that. You can't do that. I think it goes Baby Keem, SZA. I think Dr. Dre could pull up. He might do Snoop Dogg just
And
because
Mustard's gonna be
Mustard's gonna be there for sure. Mustard could definitely be there for sure. Snoop Dogg could definitely pop out just because he was already on Drake shit, and then you just know what type of Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg be flip flopping like he did that shit with Snoop Dogg, just a flip flopper. So it's like he probably come back to Drake, Kendrick's side after he peeped Drake lost. So I'm jacking that. But let's talk about some albums that dropped recently. You got a lot of good albums. You got the Kendrick shit, you got the SZA shit, you got the Bad Bunny shit. The Weeknd just dropped the album. I'm jacking the Weeknd album is album of the year already in January. That shit is fire. Yeah,
That's all I heard in the car. When
Yeah.
he played that in the car, I was like, nah, what's that? The Weeknd got something for the Colombians.
Yeah.
And they know right now, you hear that in the club, you start,
Yeah,
you gonna start moving your chest
Nah.
and
the
stuff.
Brazilian
Like,
funk
woke up
shit.
to
He's
that joint
going
like that.
crazy.
Now we was listening to 3-4 different songs. They had 3-4 different styles. and
All
he
bangers.
mastered all of it. Like that shit was beastie. I'm not even
You know,
gonna
it's
lie.
Michael Jackson shit.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, Ra.
That's
Telling
what
you.
Rod said.
And right now, I'm gonna just say it. I'll go out and say it. The Weeknd is probably the best artist of our generation. Like
Oh.
I'm putting him up there.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, nah, I'm putting him
You
up
said the
there.
best?
He's
Top,
top
you could
three.
say top.
Top three, and he's not 2 or 3.
Nah, I said I don't believe
Top
that.
3, and he's not 2 or
I don't
3.
believe that.
Like he's better than.
Alright.
I'm putting him over Drake, and I'm a Kanye fan.
Over Chris
so,
Brown
like,
too?
Yeah, way over
I mean,
Chris Brown.
Kanye
I
I
can't
didn't
go
really
over
do
Chris
much this.
If we doing over
Yeah,
history and
facts.
all that, but nah, I can't.
Come on, bro.
You gotta be realistic, bro.
You gotta be realistic.
gotta
bro.
be realistic.
The Weeknd got bangers from years ago, from
and
2011
Chris
all the
Brown
way.
doesn't.
I'm not saying Chris Brown don't, but Chris
just
Brown
dropped
versus the
residuals.
Weeknd,
I had
It's not the
everybody.
same.
that's not the same.
Let's
That's
be
not the
real.
same battle, bro.
Okay, I
Chris
won't make
Brown-
that argument then. I won't make that
Chris
argument.
Brown, I feel like Chris Brown's status, he established it so early in his career. It's like now it's
So it's
like,
not fair.
the shit
Like,
that he's doing now is
nah.
not. It's like it doesn't. It's not the same as the Weeknd.
Not even that it's not the same.
I
Not
won't even do
that
the
it's not the same.
comparison.
You can't compare like their fame. The Chris
Yeah.
Brown and the Weeknd, you can't compare their fame and their popularity right now. It's two totally different levels.
Nah, he's
The
a
Weeknd is
global
literally
superstar.
I
the
would just
Weeknd is
say-
literally a global superstar. Like Chris Brown,
So,
realistically.
wait, what?
Hold up.
He's selling out
Realistically,
stadiums outside the
football
U.S.
stadiums. Like realistically, Chris Brown is a United States name.
Yo, bro.
Worldwide,
No, 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 no. Wildin'
recently,
now.
recently,
Wildin'
recently,
now.
hold up,
Wildin' right
hold up.
now.
You
Recently,
I can't
let's talk
even- I
about the
can't
last
believe what you
big Chris
saying.
Brown collab.
I don't know. I don't be going all. I don't listen to him like that. I'm not a crazy Chris
Nah,
Brown
he's
fan.
not- he's
But if
not-
I say popularity, if I'm looking at the stats and I look at it, even if I did some research,
Even if you
Bro,
look at the
how
stats on like
long ago-
Spotify,
how long has this person been in the, you're talking about the best of all time, top, and then you said a top 3, and then you said number 1? Come on.
Nah.
You can't. That's not realistic.
so you're putting the Weeknd over the Chris
I
Brown
just
over the
wanna put
Weeknd.
the Weeknd over Chris Brown. If I can't even make my list right now,
That's
but
what
I
you're
want to
doing?
put the Weeknd over Chris Brown.
So you're putting Chris Brown over the Weeknd.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Nah.
Okay.
That's insane.
I gotta
That's
disagree,
insane.
brother.
I
That's
gotta be
insane.
I gotta-
That's
I
insane.
gotta be insane.
That is insane.
I'm going to
It's
have to
no
be
way the
insane.
Weeknd,
I'm
bro.
going to have to be insane.
The Weeknd hasn't done an arena tour since like probably his second album. Like he's Michael Jackson level of fame now. Like
yeah,
it's not
I
even,
don't know.
It's not even comparable.
We
Like,
must be from different
like,
generations.
Chris Brown was supposed
Y'all
to be an
going
heir
crazy
to,
right now.
to
What?
Michael Jackson, but he's not in terms of global popularity, bro. It's not the same. I'm not
I
gonna
will
lie.
never
Chris
agree
Brown
to
can
this
go
count.
out and sell arena.
We can
like,
agree to disagree.
Chris Brown did an arena tour last year. The Weeknd is not doing
He's not
arena
doing
tours.
arena tours. He's doing
He's not
football
doing that. He's doing
stadium
stadiums.
tours, football, nigga, like soccer.
So
around
y'all
the
really
world.
trying to say? I just want to hear it out loud one more time that the Weeknd is over the Chris Brown in the conversation of the best pop artist of all
Pop
time.
artist? Yes,
Or
yes,
just best artist
1,000% pop
of all-
artist.
best artist of all time. That's
Pop
Yes.
artist,
Which-
pop artist.
you're saying
Weeknd
pop
is
artist?
Pop. Yes, the Weeknd
Yes.
is pop.
all right.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say no
Yeah, crazy.
You're going-
because Chris Brown
crazy.
is considered a
The
pop
quality-
artist.
the quality of albums
Bro,
is not the same.
The Weeknd is literally compared to the king of pop, Michael Jackson, bro. What are we saying?
I don't make that comparison ever. He can do some Michael Jackson shit. He can be building up to that level, but right now,
No,
Michael
he's
Jackson?
He's already at that level. Like his music does billions on billions of streams, way more streams.
I'm
than
not
Chris
saying
Brown.
it's not fire,
yeah.
but we're talking
but not
about
fire. I'm talking about popularity stream wise. Like
I'm not saying it's not
Weeknd
most
sells
popular,
way
but I'm
more
talking
than Chris
about
Brown.
we're putting my artist top of all time. If you're just going off stats, you're just going off stats.
Yeah.
Then we just do all of Chris Brown's stats from when he came out and the Weeknd came out. Because right now you're just doing a bit of the most relevant time. The most relevant time is the Weeknd's having right now. All right, he got it. But if we're doing of all time, no, that's incorrect.
But the Weeknd had more longevity at the top. If we're really talking about it.
What?
Yes. After that Rihanna
When's
shit,
the last time
his
Chris Brown
shit
had a
went
number
down.
one?
Like,
You know what? I can't even recall that.
Exactly.
I can
That's
just
what I'm
recall.
saying.
I
Like, the
can't.
last time
I'm
I
not.
could
I'm
think
not.
was,
I
like,
just
no
not. I'm
guidance
not
with
saying
Drake.
that. I'm not. All I'm saying is, if we're talking all time, I can't even fathom the fact that y'all saying the Weeknd all time is better than Chris Brown all time
yes. I don't understand why.
because of the bangers, and the amount of bangers that Chris Brown got
But
of
the majority
all
of
time.
those, the majority
we're
of those
talking
is
of
in the
all-
early 2000s to the
All
early
right, but you're
2010s.
saying all time.
Like-
All right, I'm being specific to all time. If we're talking about right now, the Weeknd is having. I
But what
said
I'm
that.
saying is,
So right
he's
now-
still,
so
he's
right
still
now-
an active
Right
musician.
now, the Weeknd, they only like 4 years apart. Like Chris Brown came out 4 years before the Weeknd did.
Okay.
Right now, total Spotify streams, the Weeknd is at 51.6 billion. Chris Brown is at 36.5 billion. That's 20 billion stream difference. That's like
and that's only
worldwide
on
shit.
Spotify.
That's
'Cause
only
you
on
know who's-
Spotify. Imagine everything else.
We gotta do all
You know how many
time. I'm
billion
just talking
view
about, like,
YouTube
we're going
videos
off
the Weeknd holds
has?
the
Yeah,
most-
so
the
again,
Weeknd
you're
holds
doing
the
this
most-
off stats
Hold up, we're
and just
doing
strict
off numbers. The Weeknd has the most records for platinum certified songs amongst male singers with 38. Chris Brown is just under him with 37 because the Weeknd passed him.
Okay.
To prove my point, the
And
Weeknd
I said
is
right
over
now,
Chris
but
Brown.
I'm not saying all
This is
time.
all
We
time.
keep going.
Even
I'm
right-
just,
hold
I'm,
up, but this is my point.
I'm talking about all the songs
Even-
that I can right
even
now
right
say
now-
bangers compared to the Weeknd. Maybe we're just
even
different
right
fans
now,
of
right
things.
now, the Weeknd right now, recently, like just do like the last 5 years of music.
I'll say right now. Yeah, I'll
yeah,
say
exactly,
right now.
and all time
I'm
though.
just, I can't say all time.
we
I'm
got to
sorry.
switch off that
we
topic.
going not all time.
All time for sure. The Weeknd clears Chris Brown any day. I don't care. You
I
have
don't
to hit
know.
that in the comments. Do a little poll in the comments.
Y'all right in the
Chris Brown
comments.
of the Weeknd.
Yeah, you don't got an album better than Starboy.
Yeah, like
Y'all he
we
doesn't have
go-
an album better than
No, bro, we
Starboy.
go album for album with the Weeknd and Chris Brown, bro. That doesn't even compare,
Duty
bro.
Behind the Madness, Dawn FM.
Come on,
After
bro.
Hours.
After
After Hours, he performed the Super Bowl after Hours, bro.
Chris Brown never had a Super Bowl performance.
Never. I don't even think he got
I can't recall
invited,
either.
bro. If we being honest.
He never. That's worldwide shit.
I mean,
right
he does
there.
get blackballed, so
Nah, I'm
But
not
it's been a
jacking that, bro.
minute,
I'm
like,
not
it's
jacking
been a
that, bro.
minute.
It is-
He been
you
beat
know-
up Rihanna, bro. He
Like,
been beat up
that was
Rihanna,
like-
bro. That was
that was
wild
like
long ago,
15
bro.
years
you know they
bro.
don't care, especially since she's now one of the biggest ever to do
She's
it.
not
What
even
are you talking about?
making
She's a
music no
billionaire.
more.
And that's the worst
She over
part
there
about it.
selling makeup,
She
bro.
don't
She's
even make
selling
music no
fucking-
more. She's a billionaire,
She don't even
and
do
he
that.
beat up her.
Eyeshadow, bro.
It's
Nobody
over.
worry about
They
her.
never gonna let him come right back in and really show what he really be doing. He dropped residuals and had everybody on his body. Right now, everybody on his body because of what? One song. All it takes is one song. One.
All right, so like you said, it only takes one song, bro. If we comparing like
I'm saying it take
if
one
we
for him to have
comparing, like,
everybody back on
recovering
his
an
body.
Image, Gunna just did the same thing.
I said everybody back on his body.
Gunna just did the same thing off of
No,
Wilder
and
allegations.
there was already a
bro.
controversy. Off of what? Ratting allegations is wilder
Yes,
than
bro.
beat.
Yes.
How? That's
As
still
a
something.
rapper, in the
They
music-
know he beat Rihanna.
In the music
That's
industry,
what he's talking
in the
about.
music
Hold on.
industry, snitching is way worse than domestic violence.
Hell yeah. Let me
That's
tell you
what
why.
I'm about.
Bro,
Who,
let me tell you
music
why.
industry, but who runs the popularity and who runs everything, all the rates up? The public, the civilians, women. Women make the music really go up. Niggas ain't out here buying.
was still jacking.
Nah,
Niggas
nah,
is
bro.
us.
Hell
What
no.
niggas? Well, if y'all are,
'Cause look,
that's
look,
crazy.
let's- all right,
what
what
niggas
are you
you know
talking
is
about?
buying niggas music, like really buying
Niggas
music.
But that's what does that mean though? This is not
Women run
2007
the
when
music
niggas gotta
and
go to
they the
fucking
ones who
Walmart
run it
and
up.
Target.
Women
Wait,
who goes to this, who buys all the tickets to their shows? Mostly women. How many men you know is really popping out
But
to
bro,
see the Weeknd?
you know how
Nigga,
many
me. What the fuck? I'm
What?
going to see the
Compared to
Weeknd.
women.
I went to see the Weeknd.
Compared to
I'm going
women.
twice. This is my second time I'm about to go see it, bro.
Compared to women.
What do you
Yo, bro, the
Compared
Weeknd is
to women.
the Weeknd makes music like for men type shit. It's not for women. The women just love this nigga because he's singing.
Okay.
The music really put the niggas going through it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Again,
My dear melancholy.
compared to women, how many people is going to be popping out to those stadiums and buying those tickets? It's going to be majority women. What I'm trying to say is they're the ones who run it up. So now Chris Brown beats up Rihanna, who's a woman, and now one of the biggest to do it. You think they just gonna? Yeah, I got a jacket.
Bro, you think Chris Brown couldn't get bitches after that?
Yeah, come on, bro. Bitches was jacking Chris Brown after she beat up Rihanna.
About the image of the bigger picture, the images for everybody to be able to run his face in VMA and let him win this and win that award and that award.
It's not marketable for sure.
Bro.
For sure, it's not marketable. But that was his problem. Right? Until he beat up Rihanna.
And it's cancel culture right now.
That's why the Weeknd picking at him because he beat up Rihanna. That's what you telling me? No, I'm not jacking that. I'm not jacking that, bro. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, he's not bigger than the Weeknd because he beat up Rihanna 20 years ago. No, bro. I'm not jacking that, bro. We can't jack that.
I mean,
he can't jack that.
It don't help.
We're going to be all day.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not jacking that, bro. Because right now you got Playboy Cardi, another guy who's known for just doing wild shit,
but that's the point. He got the market for wild shit. For wild shit. Chris Brown don't try to portray himself as wild, whatever you want to call him.
I don't know, bro. All I gotta say is in the comments, Weeknd or Chris Brown, let me know. We gotta see right now. Me too with this. We're going back to basketball real quick because we were talking about where Jimmy Butler might land and if he's going to the Warriors said they wanted him. There was another team, I forgot.
Suns.
The Suns as well. Warriors and Suns are looking at good contenders, but the Warriors, Steve Kerr and Stephen Curry, don't know if he'll be the best personality in the locker room. KG said he's a cancer to the locker room. So what do y'all think? I think he looked good with the Warriors, like play style wise. I don't know these niggas, so I'm not gonna say if they're a cancer to the locker room, bro. So I just think they play good basketball together.
I think he'll look good on the Warriors. I think you mentioned before that previously that him and Draymond would be like a good chemistry thing because they both want to work hard and they want to get a dub. At the end of the day, Jimmy Butler wants a dub right now.
Yes.
He wants to get a dub. And of course they're gonna have to give up some pieces like Kuminga. Kuminga probably gotta go, or Andrew Wiggins, because I don't see how he's not gonna work with Andrew Wiggins. I can say that. Because Andrew Wiggins he moves like he don't. I think they played before, right?
Yeah.
And he ain't really I don't know he fuck with Andrew Wiggins. Jimmy Butler.
Nah, I don't think they played together.
They never played together?
Oh yeah, in Minnesota.
And he left because he was like, these niggas don't act like they don't want to play ball, like they don't want to win. So
nah. I got two better teams in mind that'll be better for Jimmy Butler. One is the Grizzlies.
Okay.
And two is the Nuggets. They both fit his DNA. They're both a piece away from being true contenders. The Nuggets need another piece.
Who the Nuggets gonna give up? Jamal Murray? Or Michael Porter, Eric Gordon.
With MPJ, I feel like MPJ, he be fucking they shit up.
He ain't consistent.
I ain't gonna lie. He's a nut too.
Yeah.
He like to shoot the ball.
I definitely think the Warriors would be the best set for that. One thing I would one thing I wanted to go into is like a little bit of the culture type shit. And Central Cee talking about he brought text to America and he put Americans on to text.
Nigga, all this stupid shit.
What are you talking about? Because bro, niggas is collecting texts since 2015, bro. Like a tech for every day of the week, bro. Niggas used to call niggas tech mans. Like, come on, bro. You wasn't there for that.
Niggas knew about text before we knew each other, bro.
We knew about text before we knew about you, Central Cee. What are you talking about? We gonna put a picture of what you was wearing in 2015 right here, bro. Because it's quiet, bro. That shit was disgusting.
Out there in the suits, like, what's up, Butler?
Yeah.
Run on me, Butler.
Big ass sword in his vest. Like, relax, bro. 3-piece tuxedo.
Looking like he worked for the Peaky Blinders.
They had the Peaky Blinders, little padded hat on the side. Not jacking that. The UK youths over there, they gotta chill, bro. Y'all didn't put nothing on over here. We been had this drip, and now y'all only wear text out there. Like, y'all dirty, bro.
That's one thing for sure. Y'all always want to wear New York drip. Y'all always want to be on New York drip. That's what y'all always want to do.
It's a fact.
Yeah, bro.
And-
Stick to making drill beats, bro. Like, that's what we need y'all for.
That's
yeah.
what we need y'all for. And the text came out for y'all like about 2 years ago or some shit. One of my UK mandems told me like, yo, these shits just came out. Central Cee wild and like, yeah, you just started putting those into your
He
wardrobe.
was out there wearing
bro.
Under Armour.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
acting like he wasn't wearing Under Armour.
This is your first time in America, gang. Like,
Yeah, he definitely came over here, saw somebody in the tech, immediately threw that shit.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
trying to
him.
bring it
I
back.
need that, bro.
over.
Yeah,
I need that,
bro.
Where you get the foods from?
Shit's stupid, bro. Going back to like this year of music and a whole bunch of different albums that's coming out and a whole bunch of shit. One thing I would recommend everybody is like go to a fucking concert or something. Concerts are dumb fire. Get a nice little ticket for a concert. I'm going to see Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. I'm doing all types of shit this year, bro. So
Yeah, you doing your
yeah,
shit.
that's
doing your shit.
It's up. That's one thing I definitely recommend for everybody watching at home. And pay attention to the fucking news. Like, I don't be locked in on shit. You gotta watch what's going around y'all. It's a lot of distracting shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Anybody got some final thoughts?
I did want to mention that one thing, yo, Leangelo Ball saying that he think he better than Cameron in the rapping. I would never respect that. He gotta chill. I'm not even an old head and I can say that. There's nobody like Cam. You gotta chill.
Yeah, Leangelo with that tweaker shit. He got that one song going
Niggas
crazy
like,
right
let it
now. He
get
got
to
a
their head.
deal. Yeah, you know, once you get that deal going, it gets to your head. But hey, let him ride the hype out. His shit about to die down.
About to
soon,
die
you
down.
know? I'm not saying it as much as
Right.
often anymore. You know, out of nowhere.
What's the new shit? I don't know. What I'm saying, like, I'm on my Chucky shit. I've been listening to Chucky.
You Chucky?
Yeah.
I just been on the right now. It's just been the new shit that's coming out, just the weekend shit. I'm still fucking with Tyler the Creator. I've been on some real West Coast shit. I don't know why. Like I'm on some real West Coast.
ESTG.
You about to walk out of here gangbanging.
Yeah, no funny shit. Crip walking
You
everywhere.
got the
and
chucks
shit.
on.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nigga said, nah.
I mean, for me, my move fake simmered down before I got here because my goat is washed. Yeah, Israel
So about the
Adesanya just got
UFC.
knocked out again. He lost his last 4 out of 5. It really makes me glad that we went to go see John Jones before it was too late, bro.
Or it was too late. Because imagine watching John Jones getting knocked out now because he's just washed. Like
He
all
not
the
gonna
greats
let-
are being washed.
Not gonna play him to that.
Bro,
Not
even
gonna
even
retire before that.
Habib's team is getting ran through. Like it's
Yeah. The competition is
UFC
not.
is unforgiving.
No more Dagestani mountains. You can't just throw your kids up there no more. You gotta really train now. It's the
You
comp
gotta
is everywhere.
Train, yeah.
The comp is everywhere. Now that UFC is getting like this worldwide under this worldwide scope, it's like everybody want to be a top fighter. Everybody want to work for Dana and get a little bit of blood money.
Bro, and the fight window is not that like, bro. Anything can happen in a fight, bro. When you put them gloves on, it's like, nigga, anything can happen, bro.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So it's like, if you don't put the gloves on, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Right now they lining up Volk versus Ilya again. For that second fight. That's gonna be
I don't
a
know why.
slaughter fest. I don't even know why. Volk gotta retire. Izzy gotta retire. It's just looking bad for the UFC goats. Like all the goats we used to watch. I don't even know what Conor McGregor's doing after that rape shit. After that rape charge, he just
That
did that
nigga's wild.
lawsuit.
That
He's
nigga
been
is
washed,
He was
bro.
so he
He's too
disappointed
coked
me
up.
bad.
He's too coked
I used
up.
to be a
Yeah.
huge Conor McGregor fan, bro. He fell off
He was
fell off
entertaining.
horrible.
historically bad.
He was definitely. I remember Conor could have really been prime. Like
he could
he
have
could have
been
been a Mike Tyson household name.
he could have been
bro, if
bigger than
he was-
Muhammad Ali, bro.
He just didn't
He
work.
had the world in the palm of his hands, bro. He just
That's a
didn't have
fact,
discipline.
bro. No discipline.
Once you get hundreds of millions of dollars, bro, you don't want to get punched in the face
Not
anymore.
at
And that's
all.
another thing. It's like, bro,
Oh,
these guys,
Oh no, go ahead.
yeah, these guys held belts for like 5, 6, 7 years, bro.
It's a fact.
Like, bro, after a while, bro, you get more obligations, you get more opportunities and stuff
That's
like
true.
that. So it's like, bro, you
Easier
got so
ways to
much
make
stuff
money.
that's taking you away from the sport, bro. It's easy for somebody who's just got your name on a fucking heavy bag, punching
Yeah,
that shit.
Exactly.
10,
Wanted to
12,
kill you.
15 hours a day. And you over here, bro, at a movie premiere, bro. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, it's two different things, bro.
That shit is crazy. You want to say the last name?
Nah, yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of, what do y'all got for y'all guess for the Javante Davis? What round he
Come
going
on,
in?
bro.
Tank round 6.
Tank by
I
whatever
got
he
him
knock
round-
out. Wherever
Round
he
6
wants
to
to,
8, but
whenever
really
he
round
wants to.
6 too.
Round 6? Say
Yeah.
that. Yo, it was a great episode. Episode 3.
Gra,
Once
gra,
again,
gra.
Mike Check with Rye Buckets.
Drip Davis, your own.
Eyes on Juan.
Let's go. We out of here. Thank you for watching, y'all.
So
Let's go.
the Weeknd is better than Drake.